And meanwhile, before that was going on, after we got to that place, Officer Suleiman called me aside and said, Mama, what about Verydarkman's case too? I said, well, I want to settle all these things. That is why we asked him to come, so that we can settle everything. And that Verydarkman is part of the people that helped us talk to Naira Marley so that he doesn't charge you to court. So you too, try and settle it. And I said, is it because of it? He came to talk to Naira Marley, or because he's sorry and you want us to settle? He said that, the way that I should just ignore Verydarkman, that's his attitude, but actually he really wants to make peace with everyone. I said, the first petition, the one that they are using to pick him up, I'll have to speak to Tonto about that, because I'm just a witness in that petition. I did not file it. They said, okay, I should speak to Tonto. So I called Tonto. I said, Tonto, this is what this officer said. Tonto said, no, I should please leave her. She's not ready. But me, I'm the one that I'm doing mommy. She's not ready. When she's ready, she will let him know. So I went back. The officer was trying to talk to her. She said no. So I said, officer, leave her. Right? Now, this was after we had seen CP Uche, and CP Uche have asked, okay, are you guys okay with da-da-da-da-da? They said, yes, okay. So they said 2 weeks' time. Okay. So we left. 6, how about the evidence though? 6 something. I wrote the time because I checked it then. I got a call from Officer Sole. Madam, how are you? Good morning. I said, it's very early. Why? Yes, I wanted to know when I was going back. I said, there's no flight though. So I'm still going to be here till tomorrow. He said, okay, that Verydarkman would like to see me. I said, but Shebi, you've told me to drop anything I should leave. I've forgiven him now. How that one is gone. He said, no, that he still wants us to meet one by one, that he wants to discuss some things with me, and everything. And I said, I said, but I've told you that it's okay. He said he knows that, it would not be fair, that now me and then Amali have settled, that it will not be fair that if he doesn't accomplish, settling me and them, because me and him has not sat one-on-one to talk. I said, okay, no matter. I said, I'll call you back because I have to discuss with my lawyer, I have to discuss with Tonto, I have to discuss with the person that will come. I just have to make plans and then I will get back to you when I'm done making plans. I said, I promise I'll call you. So I waited because Tonto took a while. She came, we sat, we spoke. Tonto said I should not go. I said, let me go. I want to even listen to what he has to say. Let me go and listen to what he has to say. So I said, please, I don't know Abuja to work. Can you give me a place where we can meet? Because I didn't want him to come to where I was staying. They gave a place. I sent it to the officer. The officer now sent another place to me and called and said that place is very busy. People might start taking videos and pictures and all that. I said, okay, no problem. So one of my brothers came with his security person, his driver. That's 3, myself, my lawyer. So we went there. We're 5. When we got to the place, it was like an apartment. I said, no, I'm not coming down. I want an open place. How would I walk into an apartment? No. So immediately my lawyer called Suleiman and I called him too. And then they said, okay. So my brother that was with us now said, oh, we can go to, I can't remember the name of the place. Sunny something place. I think Verydarkman mentioned it. So we went there. It was like is it a restaurant or an hotel? I don't know, but it was an open place and there was no, I don't think anybody was even there. Maybe before they came, maybe 1 or 2 people came and left. So it was a very private place, but an open place. And then I sat down there. And then a few minutes later, he came with the officer Suleiman. And he said, he thought it was just me and him, blah, blah, blah. He didn't know I was going to call me these people. And then he dropped his phone. And I dropped my phone, and then we went to another seat, and we sat down. Now, what we had as a conversation, he did more of the talking anyways. I was even talking more about what he had done to me, all the defamative things he had said, and he was asking me, is that why you said this about the mother? And then the thing that they thought, which Naira Marley also thought that it was a setup by some big shots in the industry, you understand? And then some cult people, he also started explaining to me again and trying to make me see reasons why he feels that this is what actually happened. And I listened. And after all said and done, I left there. And I came back to Lagos the next day. Did I leave the next day or the next 2 days? It was Sunday I left on Monday. I can't remember. When I left, I came back to Lagos. Now, on getting to Lagos, I said my lawyer and their lawyer should meet, right? Officer Suleiman gave my lawyer the number of their said lawyer. I don't know what that is. And then my lawyer sent a message. This is Iyabo Ojo's lawyer, blah, 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 blah. We're supposed to do that. There was no response. There was no response, right? 2 or 3 days later, my lawyer said, that person has not responded. On everything that was going on, I was communicating with the CP, Uche, and also communicating with Officer Suleiman. So I saw on the internet, Iyabo Ojo has gone to beg Naira Marley, Iyabo Ojo has done this. I was like, if these people say they want settlement and we're trying to put our head together to see how we can even help him, what is all these things that they are putting on social media? So whatever it is I saw, I sent it to the 2 officers. I called Umi and I called Mubat's mom. I invited them over. I sat them down. I explained everything I'm telling people now. I explained everything to them. that this is what went on, this is what was said, and everything. Then I told my lawyer sent another message to their lawyer again. We have the evidence for everything. Sent a message, this is the person did not respond. The next thing, we got a letter that the AIG wants to interview me. Now, the dates that I was like, number one, I was there for 4 days. And in that 4 days, I was going back and forth with you guys for 3 days. I have written my statement. You people have claimed that you want us to settle by doing the ADR, which is okay. If the Naramali are not okay, maybe they decided to not be okay again and they wanted to go to court. I feel that the necessary thing for them to do, according to the law, was to sue me. Right? Yes. Sue me. Why are you asking me to come to Abuja again, risk my life, waste my money? After I was there 3 days, 3 times. The first day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You guys said the same thing. After I had even written a statement and said I am not guilty, you guys still went on to talk to me, continuously telling me to settle, help him. And I eventually said okay. And I gave a condition to how I want to go about it. Now, if that condition is not okay for them, let them do the needful. Charge the case to court. Simple. Oh. So I was wondering. Well, guess what? The date they asked me to come on the 9th was supposed to be the same date, my court case with Liz. I said, on this night I'm supposed to be in court with Liz. So I can't even make it. Do you understand? So I asked my lawyer to write it. I can't make it on the 9th because I have a court case. That evening, a day before that day, a day before on the 9th, I was supposed to be already done the letter, sent it to them. So a day before on the 9th, I got a call. I was coming from my second shop. I got home and I got a call. But there was a fire outbreak in my shop. Apparently, they've been trying to call me. So by the time I could call them, they was on the phone, said the fire. I called the fire people. They said they were already on their way there because luckily all my, fire extinguisher that I have, I do it from them, So I had their contact. So I called one of them that usually comes to do everything in my office, and they said the firefighters were already there, on their way there. So I made my way there. I got there when they had even put out the fire, but the people were still there waiting for me. The ambulance, the fire, what do you guys call that thing? Is it the ambulance or something? Fire? So the firefighters. So I met them there. And my anxiety level just went up because that never happened before. And that building is not my building, it's somebody's house. So I was so afraid, like, God, please. My landlord is an elderly man. I was even more concerned about him, his health, hearing this kind of news than me myself. So I was worried. I got a rain heavily, so everything I recorded it, I posted it. And I sent it to CP Uche. I sent it to Suleiman. Normally, if the fire did not happen, I could not even go because I had to be in court on that night for Liz's case. But the fire happened, I sent it. CP responded to me. CP Uche responded to me that if you know what is good for you, you better come on Friday. No single, oh, sorry, madam, about this, blah, 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 blah. And I really felt bad. No single empathy. If you know what is good for you, you better come on Friday. It's a different thing. If I didn't even keep to the bargain on my own end, it's a different thing if my lawyers didn't make an attempt to reach their lawyers. It's a different thing. We did twice. We have evidence of that. You guys kept me coming for 3 days, and now you still wanted me to come again. I'm like, hell no. I never wanted settlement. They should take me to court if they want to take me to court because I know what I said and what I did not say. But because of the way Suleiman spoke to me for 3 days, I felt the need as a mother. I empathized. And they did not turn up. They did not respond. I even sent it to them thinking maybe it's the wrong number. Maybe they'll give us another number. Then the next thing you said, you guys want me to come again. Now that letter you guys sent was that the AIG wanted to see me. It was signed by Uche. So I was like, why is Uche signing the letter? I was a bit confused. And I got someone to call the AIG. And the AIG said, allegedly, to those people that called him that he's not interested in the case. So, allegedly. So I was now wondering. But you know what? As a good citizen, I asked my lawyer. I bought the flight ticket again, booked hotel, everything. And I asked my lawyer to go. Because at that time, I was dealing with a lot. My anxiety had risen so high because I was so worried about the building, And I was also worried about my daughter because I knew her condition and I didn't want her worrying about me. So my lawyer went to them. I had to go and save my daughter because my BP was rising, my anxiety was rising. I was going through a lot at that time. I knew that, okay, I need to travel for those things. One, my health issues. Two, my daughter. I needed to come settle her in and everything. And I was hurt that CP Uche deprived us because we wanted Verydarkman to be charged to court. Paulo and I deprived us of that because he said to me, since you guys are not bringing Niger, if the matter goes south, it goes south. But you were putting so much energy with the Naira man. And Verydarkman could walk into the interrogation room, sit in your office, eat biscuits and drink tea. A guy that has constantly bullied, defamed me on social media, even claimed to have hacked my phone. Now this is the second time. He claimed the first time he hacked my phone, my number to check something. Wumi's number was in my house, breaching my security and my safety. Still came out again to say he paid someone 20 million to hack our WhatsApp again. Please, I need to ask the government, is this right? Is it legal in this country to be hacking? There's nothing even in that concerned citizen, whatever. But I know that it's against the law to do that, to post it. I know. And I understood the game. I don't know the relationship between Verydarkman and CP Uche. But I know that you're enabling him. Because out of all the conversations that Verydarkman had with me, there was one that I held very strong to, because he's very boastful. He pointed to them, Suleiman, before Suleiman came to join us on that table, and said, these are my boys, we work together. We work together. And Verydarkman, you made me also understand that bullying is nothing. Because you said it, don't lie. Make sure you don't lie. You said it in your words. You said you used to bully boys, all these small boys in your area. You used to bully them is a form of correcting them and making them do the right thing. But that does not mean that you wish them death. So you were telling me, making me feel that bullying is okay. You see all the conspiracy that you people feel or try to put in my head about some gang people, some industry people all that one is left for you to come and see. I will not help you. There's nothing wrong with your mouth now. I'm not going to mention their names. You come back and say I mentioned their names. You are the one that's putting it in my head. So I will not allow you manipulating me. I will not allow you manipulating me to say it. No. But the one way concerned the way you talk, now they talk so. I know. I said it to you. I said I really didn't wish to insult your mom, but I'm a Yoruba woman. When you insult a Yoruba woman, and she check your age, she say a person where she feel born, if she quick born, or she say she senior you well, you will send you back to your mama and your papa. I said, I'm not supposed to get your money, but I was upset because it is not today. And I said, the video, did you mention my name? I said, you did not mention my name, but you wrote my name in the caption. You said, you see, I still have it, I munched it. I have everything. Thank God you don't delete your video. So I munched it in case you go and remove my name there. You now smile that nobody will go back and check it. I said, yes, you did not mention my name. You called me Phil that just got to do it. But you wrote my name. Iyabo, you wrote it there. I munched it, I have it. And these are evidence that I have collected.